everyone take out your whiteboards and expo marker. And I'm going to number you off. If I say the number, then write that number on your whiteboard. All right, we're moving on to math. Our objective for math this week is identifying the hour and the minute hand so we can tell time on a clock. So, repeat the objective after me. It's on the backboard if you need it for reference. I can identify the hour and minute hand on a clock to tell time.
I can identify the hour and minute hand to tell time.
Okay, so Louie, what are we learning this week in math?
Time.
Good. Good job. All right, so 12 o'clock. Come up here. Or 12, come up. 1. 1, come up. 2. 3, 4. If I gave you a number, just draw the number I gave you. Okay, Obed, right here. Scoot out. Okay, right here, Juliet. And then right here, Brenna.
Boys and girls, I hear way too many voices. You should be listening and getting ready
5.
and not banging your markers.
Okay, if you are drawing or banging on your marker, your whiteboard will go up, be put back in your desk. Ashley, right here. Okay, 6, 7. Okay, 6, remember, is right across from 12. Okay, make sure that's 12 so everybody can see that you're going to be 12. 6, 7, 8. Okay, face straight with our boards like right in front of our chest so everybody can see our numbers. Okay, 8, back up a little bit, Ricardo. 9. 10. Notice how 9, stand right where I'm standing, is directly across from 3. 10. 11. 10 right here. Okay, why are you out of your seats? No, go sit down. 11 is right here. Stand where I am. Okay, so let's go over the numbers on the clock. What's Daniel?
12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right, so let's look at the minute hand. What does Nathan represent the minute hand?
1.
5.
Okay, so let's count by 5s. What would Obed be?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Okay, we stop at 60. Turn around so they can see the 6. Okay, so minute hand for 12. What? Turn forward so they can see the 12. Okay. Xavier can be our hour hand, and Bree can be our minute hand. Okay, so Xavier's the hour hand. Which one is that? The short or the long one? Short. And then Bree, y'all are about the same size. Bree is the minute hand. Which one is that one? The long one. Which one's step 1? Hour hand or Xavier, which is step 2? Minute hand, Bree. Okay, so, Louie, you need to stand in place. Does our clock ever move? No.
Yeah, when it time.
Our numbers on our clock stay still.
Can be 13.
Do we have 13 on a clock? No. So no, you cannot be 13. Okay. So let's do 3 o'clock. So if we want how does Xavier lay down? Which way? Towards what number?
2 and 9? No.
We want to show 3 o'clock.
3.
3:12.
They both go to me.
Okay, we want to show
That's
3 o'clock.
They both go to Daniel.
Okay, so what's first off? Hold on, class. Hold on. What's step 1? Look at our anchor chart. What's step 1?
Our hands.
The hour hand. So which one is the hour hand? Xavier. So Xavier is going to lay down. His feet are going to be the center of the clock. And then who does he face? What number?
3.
Juliet. He faces 3. So Xavier lay down and face Juliet. Okay, so it's 3 o'clock. So now what's step 2?
Look at the mini hand.
Look at the minute hand. So Bree is our minute hand. So Bree, lay down and put your feet next to Xavier's. Now who is Bree gonna face if we are looking at 3 o'clock? Daniel. The 12. Okay, so now they are representing 3 o'clock. Okay, good job. Go back to your seats, Xavier and Ashley. Everybody else stay up here. Bree and Xavier, go back to your seats. Okay, Danny and Cece. Okay, Cece's gonna be our hour hand, which is which one? The short one. And then Danny's gonna be our minute hand, which is the long one. Okay, so we are going to show 6:20 on our clock. If I wake up to go to school at 6:20, is it AM or PM? AM. All right. So, what's step 1?
Look at the hour hand first.
So, look at the hour hand for 6 o'clock. So, Cece's right in the middle. What number or who is Cece gonna face?
Louis.
Louis. So, Cece, lay down with your feet in the center and face Louis. Okay, Brenna, I need you to. Our clock never moves. Okay, so lay down and face Louis. And then it's 6:20. So, what's step 2?
Look at the minute hand.
Minute hand. So, Danny. Who is Danny gonna face? Brenna, 'cause 5. So this will be 6:05, 6:10, 6:15, and 6:20. So Danny, put your feet in the middle and then face Brenna. So Cece and Danny are showing us 6:20. All right, good job. Now Tuve, go sit down. Okay, let's do one more. Jimmy and Brianna. Okay, when you're quiet, we will finish. Okay. Brianna's going to be our hour hand, and Jimmy is going to be our minute hand. So which one is Jimmy, the short or the long? The long. Which one is Brianna?
Short. She's a minute.
Okay, do we need to replace you? Okay, so we are going to do 10:15 this time. What's step 1?
Look at our
At
hand.
the hour hand. So, Brianna, if Brianna's our hour hand, what number is she going to face, or who?
Ati.
Ati. So, put your feet in the center and then face Atiana. Okay, so 10:15. Who is 15?
Juliet.
Juliet, because what's Nathan?
5.
10:15. So now, okay, if you're out in class, you need to pay attention. You need to know this too. So Brianna and Jimmy are showing us 10:15. So if we were going to be in school at 10:15, would it be AM or PM?
PM. AM.
Do we
No.
sleep at 10 p.m.? Or do we sleep at 10 at night?
Yeah.
So we're in school at 10:15. So it's AM or PM? AM. All right, good job. You may all go back to your seats. Okay, let's do this. Everybody take out your whiteboards again. We're going to come back to this in a second.
Are they here? Sorry, I'm doing 7:30.
It's like
So you can't read off.
Okay, we're going to draw a makeshift clock on our whiteboards. So, draw a circle. Doesn't have to be perfect. And we're going to draw our clock together. So, everybody draw a 12 at the, or put a 12 at the top. Okay, directly, let's actually put a dot in the middle. That's the center of our clock. Directly below our 12, let's put a 6. Okay, then go back up and put your pencil in the middle of your clock. Just keep it there. And then we're going to go to the right and put a 3. And then directly on the other side of the 3, on the direct opposite side, we're going to put a 9. Okay? Then we're going to fill in the rest of the numbers. So, let's start with the 1. So, between 12 and 3, we have 1 and 2. So, put them about as evenly spaced between the 12 and the 3 as you can. Towards the end of our clock. Because notice, if we have a clock, they go towards the edge of the circle. We wouldn't want to put a 1 here, 2 here, 3 here. Notice how they go towards the edge of the circle so you can read it. Okay, then let's fill in the 4 and the 5. So let's do the same thing with the 4 and the 5 that we did with the 1 and the 2. And put it evenly spaced between the 3 and the 6. And make sure you go in order. How do we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7, 8.
Okay. And then do the same with 7 and 8 on the other side. In order. And our last two numbers are 10 and 11. So fill those in the same. Okay, so now you have a clock on your desk. Okay, this is a clock. If you want help, you need to participate with the class, or I cannot help you. Okay, let's draw 10:30. At 10:30, we go to reading. So is that, if it's in the middle of the day, is it, or it's still morning time, because it's 10:30. So is that AM or PM? AM. So let's draw 10:30. What's step 1?
Look at the hour hand.
Look at the hour hand. Which one is that? The short or the long?
Short.
The short one. So let's all draw 10:30 on our clocks.
10:30.
So our short hand points to the 10. Our hour hand points to the 10. And then step 2 is what?
Look at the minute hand.
Look how Jimmy is telling all of us the steps every time.
Look at
Green
the minute
table, what's step 2? Step 2 is the minute hand. Okay, we're just going to finish this up. Y'all go see the library while we finish.
hand. Read a book.
Okay, so step 2 is look at the minute hand. So if we do 10:20, our minute hand is going to face the 4. How do we know that? Okay, let's draw all the numbers for the minute hands on the outside of our clock. So let's start with 1. It would be 05. 2 would be 10. 3 would be 15. 4 would be 20. 5 is what?
25.
What is 6, class?
30.
What is 7?
25.
What is 8?
40.
What is 9?
45.
What is 10?
50. 55.
60.
And then 12 would be
60.
60 or 00. Okay, so 10:20, our minute hand would face what number?
6.
6.
Okay, don't just copy. Think about what you're saying. What if it's 10:20? What does our minute hand face?
6.
Why do you say 6?
4.
4. So our longer hand faces the 4. Okay, real quick, erase your lines.
Wait.
Just erase the hour hand and the minute hand. Okay. Show me 3:30.
3.
Let's look at the blue clock. Let's pretend it is 9:15. So I want to draw 9:15 on this clock. Where would I put my hour hand? Because we want to start with the hour hand.
At the 9.
So I would put my hour hand facing towards the 9. So my smaller hand is going to face towards the 9. Then we want to show 15. So where would I put the minute hand? Well, I drew my clock up here. I said 5, 10, 15's on the 3, so I must face the 3. So 9:15. So if I said, Danielle, meet me at 9:15 a.m. Are you going to meet me in the morning or in the afternoon? In the morning. Good job. All right, let's look at another time. Let's look at the orange clock. Let's look at noon. When we were in the circle, did I say noon was in the afternoon or at the very end of the day at midnight? All right, when you're sleeping. Does noon happen when you're at lunch or sleeping? It happens when you're at lunch in the very middle of the day. So if it's noon, what number on the clock is it going to face? 3?
12.
Yeah, 12. Okay, so both noon looks like this. It's 12.00. So this hour hand's going to point to the 12. And then looking at this clock, this red clock, where's the minute hand going to face?
At the 12.
At the 12 as well. So you would just draw both, one right over the other. Okay, let's look at our green clock. Let's pretend it is 7:55. So at 7:55, well, if I know it's 7 o'clock, I'm going to face the hour hand, or the short hand is going to face the 7. It's 7:55. So we'll look back at our red clock. Oh, our 55 is over our 11. So my minute hand or my long hand is going to point towards the 11. Okay, so show me these times on each of your clocks. Okay, let's do this sheet together. number 1. We want to write the time. Okay, if my time, we learned this yesterday, if my hour hand, there's our short one, is between 2 numbers, does it go to the number it passed or to the number that is not quite 2 yet? The number that is passed. So, if it's between our 6 and our 7, would this be 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock? Be 6 o'clock. Okay? That's our hour hand. Now let's look at our minute hand. What time is the minute hand on 9 if we're skip counting? Let's skip count together. So let's start with the 1. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So we said this was 6, and then what's our long hand? 45. So 6:45. You need to work on this side, on page 411, on this page, by yourself, independently. I will walk around and help you if you are struggling or have any questions, so just raise your hand. And when you're done with 411, turn it on the back and do the very back page by yourself as well.